Within drawing, there are two primary different skill sets. On this side, it is more 2D based. On this side is more 3D based. This is more observational. This is more imaginative. Shape based, form based. These do very different things. This is mainly for observational drawing. If you have a subject and you want to replicate it, the easiest way is to simplify it. You're ignoring that 3D depth, and you're just taking the 2D information and needing to reproduce it. The opposite is true on this side. You're starting with what? Nothing. This is from your imagination. There's no subject information there. Now, what are you trying to do? You're trying to make a believable 3D subject. The only way that you can do that is if you are the one building in the 3D information. Whereas on this side, reality is giving you the 3D information. On the portrait, that person was 3D to begin with, so that information was essentially baked into the subject, and I need only replicate it in a 2D way. But here, that's not possible. You have to provide the geometry that reality would normally do, is where a lot of people run into a big problem. Because most people, they're used to trying to use shapes, trying to somehow turn it into a 3D looking image. And it always ends up looking flat or fake, and something feels off, but they don't know what it is. But they find it really confusing, because if I gave them an image and said, I want you to paint this, they may be able to deliver a pretty high level subject replication, but anytime they try to do something new, they just run into this problem because they don't know the principles behind the things that they have been replicating. That is one of the downsides of the 2D side. You're going to be really reliant on what the reference gives you, and you will have very little ability to adapt that into something new. This particular class is going to be spending about 80% of the training over on this side and about 20% here. We call it form drawing, because forms have depth, whereas shapes do not. If you want to get into shading, you need good drawing. You want to get into doing imaginative scenes or character designs, you need good drawing. Everything is built on this. They say that good painting starts with good drawing.